Much of the tribal area, but the terrain doesn't appear to be cooperating with us. You'll have to pass through the Rakatan settlement to get to the temple. It's further along the beach. Looks as though their arena needs a challenger. If you're going to get past them, you'll have to give them a show they'll never forget. Darth Arcus knows you're here. I'd say he sensed your presence, but I imagine it's all the commotion. He and Colonel Derek have shored up defenses outside the temple with their new conscripts. You know what to do. What you asked.
Love the result.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
I can get what you need. Already working on it.
I'll get right on it.
Overheard some Revenites near your position. Came across a cache of Rakata tech weapons. Might want to do something about that. Look out, they put together a welcoming party for you. More of those cyborgs.
Once you reach the main conscription site, open a line on the control console. Theron can slice it remotely that way. Must know it's over for them. They've fled to the rooftop where they have the shuttle waiting.
We'll shoot them down if we have to, but we really need the chance to interrogate them.
Get to the roof. Hurry.
Finishing this, here and now.
I can't wait.
Yours, Derek.
Sweet vengeance.
The Marcus. We will save the galaxy. We are beyond any of you. Die! They're yours, Derek. You have no chance! You think you'll walk away from this? Impossible! It can't be! We will save the galaxy! We will save the galaxy! You should have just walked away! You're dead! You gotta do better than that. The plan!
Can't reach you with Jakaro's ship. Take the shuttle.
I got the job done.
handled like a pro, if I do say so myself.
Ready for anything.
Love the result.
You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master.
You're certain you need this? Already working on it.
Take a look. Everything you see is for sale. Come back anytime. Thanks. 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 Now that's what I call a gift. You see anything you like? Just let me know. Come back anytime. Come back anytime. You'll live. See you when I have something.
just how to handle that.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority.
I will comply.
Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
You wanted to see me? Tell me what you found out. Everyone else involved with this case seems to be out of the picture. A taste of her own medicine. Guess her employer didn't trust her to keep quiet. You can't blame yourself for what happened to your master, T7. You didn't let him down. He gave his life to protect the Republic. Now you're carrying on his work. He'd be proud of you. The Empire doesn't stand a chance against the likes of us. What have you got for me? That's quite an accusation. You need to be sure about this. Someone could be planting a false trail. Until we find out who hired the bounty hunter and why, we can't be sure of anything. This casts a bad light on the entire Senate. Until we know who's responsible, I don't want this to leak out. You have something for me? Being an outspoken opponent of the Empire is the perfect cover for an Imperial spy. You wanted to talk to me, T7? None of this would have been possible without all the work you did to uncover the truth. I could say the same about you, T7. That's why we're such a good team. Don't worry, little buddy. Wherever I go, you'll be at my side. It's good to know my legacy will live on after I'm gone.
I did not think you would speak to me willingly, Jedi. Now that our alliance of convenience is no longer necessary.
Has your time among Jedi opened your eyes, Sith?
Has your time with me removed your Jedi blinders? Consider your path, Jedi, before you dismiss mine. Perhaps together, we can fill the void on the Emperor's throne.
Your people speaking of the Empire sound like a distorted echo. When I was born, we thought the rest of the galaxy to be mystery and legend. We had been alone for 1,000 years.
What was it like? I can't even imagine.
We were what you made us.
In my youth, Jedi were how you threatened errant children. Obey your masters or the Jedi will obliterate you. For thousands of years, we had total control of 100 star systems. Then the Jedi drove us to the farthest fringe of the galaxy.
The Emperor had subjugated thousands of species. Every non-Force user was enslaved.
They were safe,
and serve to their own capability. This is hardly worth debating. I gain nothing from understanding how your Republic's fools view the galaxy. I am surprised that once your council finishes its brainwashing, any Jedi has a spine left to oppose the Emperor. Perhaps you are young enough to still cultivate the strength of the Sith.
I'm open to Sith tricks. What have you got?
The dark side is no trick, Jedi. When you release the control the Jedi Council has drilled into you, when you feel anger in your every connection to the Force, when you can accept that a man of authority must use any means necessary to achieve his ends, then you will have discovered the dark side. The Emperor is dead at your hand, Jedi. Yet you do not follow up on your victory. Any Sith would have seized the throne by now. Even Revan and the Jedi exile would have been hard-pressed to resist so tempting a target.
You think I could take the Emperor's place?
Perhaps I should not have sown such thoughts. They will be difficult to weed out now, no? Even for the scion of the Jedi? You remind me of Revan. He always had more darkness in him than the Jedi exile. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
Is that when he made you his executioner?
The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.